Oh, hey, it's Rakeem Massingill, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I feel a vibe, I peep the change. Can't tell you how I really feel inside, but it ain't the same. It hurt me when my memory.
All right, today we got Rakeem Massingill jumping off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, gang?
Hey, I'm healing, bro, boy. I'm here.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us today.
For sure. Appreciate you.
So tell me, how did 2021 go for you?
Man, 2021, I took a lot of L's, but it was all humbling L's, you know. I lost my brothers, I lost best friend, I lost sister, you know, but as far as acting wise and my career has been elevating, you know, every day. So hopefully 2022 can bring me a lot better, more success, you know. So.
That's real. So what can you tell us about these two men right here behind you on these photos?
All right, so right here we got KG. This like the level-headed person. KG always kept me on the basketball court. I was hooping before I was acting, so KG always kept me at the court. And my brother Jay was a mastermind. You know, he used to do the same thing as KG, kept me elevated, kept me level-headed, made sure I was doing the right thing in school. So they was both a powerful motivation for my success.
That's real.
Yeah.
So how you been coping with the loss of both of your brothers?
Man, it's really not a time frame on healing. You know, you're gonna grieve how you grieve. You know, you can't really give an estimated time, date when you can grieve. So I just try to bear with it, bro.
I feel you on that. So for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe life back at home in Mayesville, South Carolina?
Maysville is just home, bro. Like, it's more historic. It's just like any other neighborhood. Like, you got your bad parts, you got your good parts, you know, but what makes it so special is we all stick together. Like, we got the bottom, we got the projects, we got uptown, but we all one at the end of the day, you know? Like, everybody grew up wanting to play ball, wanting to be, you know, everybody wanted to make it to the league, but now I see that those dreams wasn't the only dream that could be reached.
Yeah.
You know, we got rappers, we got artists, we got an actor now, we got, you know, so it's just home, bro.
That's real. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I'd say about the age 17, starting to learn how the world really is, you know, traveling and doing my own thing and seeing how to maneuver through pain, and I say around 17.
That's real. So what inspired you to serve time in the Air Force?
Man, okay, so when the hooping thing didn't turn out how I wanted to do in high school, it was like a no other option thing because I wasn't gonna get stuck at home. So I turned around and signed away to the Air Force, but unfortunately that came to an end and I got out on honorable discharge because of a bad accident. Like, I got hit by 18-wheeler as soon as I got to my first Air Force. Yeah, as soon as I got to my first duty station, bro. My sponsor ran a red light accidentally and 18-wheeler just came and knocked me clean out. So they got me out on honorable discharge now.
That's crazy. What was like, you all right though?
Oh yeah, I'm good now, bro. You know.
What was going through your head when you seen an 18-wheeler coming your way?
Bro, I was actually knocked out, like clean. I woke up in the hospital, like, you know, and it's crazy because I had to notify my mom, but that was like days later. Like, you know, I'm in the hospital bed dolo. Like, nobody knows what's going on. Nobody, you know, nobody's aware because I'm so far. I was in Alaska. So it was crazy.
That's crazy. But you also are in college as of now today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you studying in school?
Hey, I'm studying business administration. So yeah, I'm trying to be president of a bank.
That's real.
No doubt.
And what school you attend?
USC Upstate in Spartanburg.
That's real.
Yeah, shout out to the U, man. Shout out to the U.
So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned so far?
Love your people while they're here, bro. I gotta say that's my biggest lesson because, man, before my grandma passed, like some days before she passed, I told her we was gonna watch the Royal Rumble and eat KFC like just how she wanted it. Got to school, tried to go knock out my test real fast, and I got the call, man, so it broke me. Same with D, like KG was supposed to take me to the court one day. It happens, bro, so just love your people while they're here.
That's real. So how did you end up venturing into acting?
Man, at school, at Upstate, actually, I got introduced to this teacher named Mr. Evans. And Mr. Evans took me under his wing. I never really wanted to be in front of no camera like that. I wanted to dribble that ball, you know? So when I got in my theater class, he told me to perform a monologue. So I got up there, performed the monologue, and he was like, yo, you should keep going with this. So ever since then, I tried to do like little monologues, but I would fail every time, so it'd get irritating, you know? So I did one, and I finally made it through the whole monologue, and I took the clip and posted it on Facebook. And his director reached out to me, Mr. Jazz, shout out Mr. Jazz. He took me under his wing. So we made our first movie right then and there, and ever since then, I stuck with it.
That's real. So when would you say you decided to take acting serious?
I'd say once I started seeing the views and how many people enjoyed my character in this last movie. So I'd say about 6 months ago.
That's real.
Yeah.
And who would you list as some of your actor influences?
Michael B. Jordan, Murder Payne. Like, it's just, let me see if I know a few. Denzel, of course. You know, not just male actors now, females too, like Angela, and you know, it's a lot of powerful actors, bro, that I really look up to.
That's real. So what role was it that was life-changing for you, would you say?
As far as like my movie-wise?
Yeah.
I'll say in this film, Broken Church, that's coming out. It's coming out this year, so I was playing this teen inmate named Young Shine. Like being in the environment, seeing the directors and cameras all over your head, bro, it reminds you like it's more to life, you know? So I definitely enjoy it right now.
That's real. Talk about playing Herc in the movie Reefer.
Oh man, Herc is something, bro. Like he's a high school superstar basketball player, but he got his ways in the streets with his brothers. So, you know, it's kind of dope, you know, being that you have so many varieties in one character. It gives you like different type of views on what it's like really like, you know, outside of just basketball or anything like that. So it was dope.
That's real. What can you tell us about the forthcoming film, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
Oh, that movie is gonna be something. I did it with the lady off The Notebook, Rachel McAdams. So I'm playing her art student named Daniel. So I'm definitely looking forward to see. I think that's dropping this year too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
That's real.
Most definitely.
You were also featured on Sumter's Item News.
Yeah.
So how was that for you?
Man, being in the newspaper for my hometown, bro, it's like awakening. Like, you never see young brothers from my side of town being in the newspaper for something that's positive. You know, it's always negative, always talking down on, our race. So being that I could be in the newspaper multiple times for the hometown, I'm happy for it, bro. Hopefully it influenced somebody else too to do the same thing I'm doing.
That's real. So how does it make you feel to be a positive role model and influence in your community?
Man, it actually breaks me down because I'm not the type to talk about how I feel. Like, I can grieve and you won't even know because I'm so uplifted all the time. But it's like real motivational to see kids come up to me and take pictures with me or say they look up to me, say they want to be an actor, even with their dreams, but they still bring it to me to talk to me about it, you know?
Yeah.
So it wakes me up, like it motivates me, it tells me that I have a purpose, you know, so.
And what's some advice you would give to the youth who pay attention to your following and your movement?
Keep going, like, not even just keep going, respect your elders, bro. Like me and my mom would get into it all the time, bro, but she always told me things that I needed to hear. But you know, me being young, I'ma shrug it off, you know, but they've been through that before. So just make sure you're on the right track, make sure you respect your elders, make sure you take care of everything, make sure you stay in school and just do everything with a purpose.
That's real. So what is the Blue Saturday event that you also throw in your hometown?
Okay, so Blue Saturday, I actually came up with that name the same day of the event. Like, I hosted an event like uptown in my hometown. It was for a balloon release and a candle lighting for the ones that passed away, you know, so it was really dope. Everybody came out, everybody brought their blue balloons, they wore blue, so it was loving, bro.
So as an actor, you know, it's interesting to have you on the porch. We don't really get a chance to have actors on the porch, right? So let me ask you this.
No doubt.
What role or what movie do you wish that you could have been a part of the most?
Oh my God, which movie?
Which movie or which role do you wish you could have played the most?
Oh my God. I honestly want to be on Power, bro. Like Power or BMF. Oh, 50 doing his thing with those. So I definitely wish I could join in on one of those series. Hopefully you see this. So yeah.
That's real.
No doubt.
So with murder being the case, about to get ready to roll out, shout out Phil.
Shout out Philly.
Make your pitch right here, right now to 50 if you watch.
Listen, 50, listen. I at you on Instagram. I posted everything you need to know. Everything you need to know about me is right there. Like, just, hey, keep your eyes open. I'm coming, no doubt.
Straight up. So who or what inspires you to be who you are?
I would say my nephew. Like I could be having the most terrible day, bro. He wants to be around his uncle, you know. So it shows me that he watches me, you know. Even if I'm crying, even if I'm sad, like he watches that, you know. So with me knowing that he look up to me in that type of way, I have to keep a smile on my face. I have to keep a plan on me. I have to, you know, because he's playing basketball right now. So every time I'm screaming in the crowd, he just keeps watching. He'll look over when he think he messed up, and you know, it just shows me that I have a purpose with him, you know, like I enlighten him.
That's real. So as you mentioned earlier, you know what I'm saying, people that you look up to are often friends or family. Mm-hmm. So why do you feel that you have no famous role models that you look up to?
Honestly, bro, because you don't know what they go through in their daily life. Like, I don't know what they'll do if they get hit with this type of problem, but growing up with the people I grew up with, like my big brother, my cousins, you know, I seen what they go through and I seen how they make a way out of nothing, you know, so that's the type of mind frame, that's the type of hustle that I wanted in me, so I just never had a famous role model.
That's real. Mm-hmm. Who are some of the actors you want to work with in the future, though?
Murder Pain off the real. Of course, 50 no. Let me see who else I'd be interested in working with. Of course, Angela. I always wanted to work with Angela, bro. Michael Rainey Jr., he plays Tariq St. Patrick in Power. So those is mainly the ones off the top that I could say I honestly want to work with.
That's
and Jordan
cool.
Peele, of course.
That's cool.
No doubt.
So do you feel as an actor, you know what I'm saying, as artists we often see, you know what I'm saying, they often say, all right, I can't do the wrong song or I can't make the wrong move. So do you feel like as an actor, taking the wrong role could be portrayed as making the wrong move?
Bro, that's a deep question, bro. And I'm gonna answer this like with all honesty. So I was supposed to be playing Emmett Till in this film called For the Culture, right? So the word gets out, it hit the news and all this other stuff. So I'm like, okay, great. Like I got the city behind me, everybody's ready, like. And then instantly, like, the hate comes in, envy comes in. I get threats to my phone, like, my mom get threats. So it's like, in my mind, I gotta make a keen decision, like, do I really wanna do this? And, you know, when something happens to my mom or, you know, because, like, my mom is in the city and I'm all the way up here at school, so how would I be able to, you know, make it to any time or anything like that? Like, if I could just move out the neighborhood, I would have took the road, but it's crazy what type of hate comes behind these type of films. Like, it's so controversial. You know, with Emmett Till, that's a powerful movie, bro. Like, it's either a hit or miss, and with movies like that, you want to make a hit, you know? But after losing my grandma, I feel like mentally, I gotta make that decision that, you know, that most people will be caught up in the gutter with, but you know, I'm powerful, I get through it, I'll figure out a way, of course, but you never want to get caught up in that type of, you know, conversation or anything like that, so it's all good.
That's real. So what else are you working on?
Well, I actually just left, I'm actually going to a film in like 30 minutes, so, you know, so it's crazy, bro. The company I'm signed to, they keep me working, like, they keep me busy, they keep me motivated, they keep me elevated to want to work, so I have plenty of things coming up right now, so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So with acting, being on the spectrum of the entertainment wheel, right? Mm-hmm. Would you ever see yourself dabbling into the music side of things?
Yo, it's crazy you asked that. Like, I always wanted to sign to like a music industry, bro. Like, I always, like, no disrespect to the talent agencies out there, but I always wanted to just sign to one of them, put on one of those necklaces, be around that type of vibe industry, because like, we have music engineers and all these type of stuff crossing over into the movie world, so I want to cross over into that world too. I want to be the first person to do that, you know?
Yeah.
So I always wanted to sign to a music label, bro.
That'll be cold. You could be the first from your city.
I can be the first from the city. That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to.
That'll be cold, my boy.
That'll be cold.
Any last words and shout outs?
And man, listen, everybody who behind me, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for everything, bro. Like, just, hey, continue to pray for me, continue to pray for the fam, and we up next.
Straight up.
Straight up.
I feel the vibe, I peep the change. Can't tell you how I really feel inside, but it ain't the same. It hurt me when my members died. I felt the pain.